Good morning, everybody. Happy New Year. It's a new year, and I hope it's wonderful for everyone, healthy, happy. And I can't think of a better way to start the new year with Mark Dim of Marco's CoalFired Pizza. Known this place for years, and what's better than on a miserable, well, it's not miserable in Denver, but a cold day, sort of. Good morning, Mark.
Good morning, my love. How are you today?
I'm doing great. And you? It's
Good.
always fun to see you. I know you have on those dark glasses. I'm wondering,
Hey,
who's that?
Doc. Okay. Well, I'm trying to be a little, like, what do you call it? Incognito or a
All
little
right. Okay.
daring. I don't
I
know.
really have George Clooney on, but he's pretending like a man.
Okay. That's right. That's right.
Okay, tell me about you and how Marco's, how long has it been there
2008.
now?
So,
Oh,
18 years. It's
wow.
it's crazy. We got here in 2007 and we got lucky and found that little spot downtown and we bought our little spot and we opened in June of '08. And you were one of our biggest fans and helped us
I
become
still am.
successful. We're here today because of you.
Oh,
One of,
no.
well, you're
But
one of the reasons.
why did you come? You were from New York. Why did you come to Denver, Florida, weren't you?
All right. Well, it's a crazy story. The story is we were living in Florida, actually, my wife and my two daughters and my son. My daughters were older, basically college material already, and my son was like 10, and he was a snowboarder, and this is Florida. So he was a snowboarder, an ice hockey player, and a motocross guy at 10 years old. And so we sold our house and in '06, which was like sort of by the intercoastal, and my wife wanted to pare down and move a little further west. So we were looking around and I was like, I called her and I said, you know what, honey, I don't know what we're gonna do. I hate these houses. I hate this neighborhood. I said, I hate these people out here. What are we gonna do? And she said, well, what about Denver? Out of nowhere. Never been to Denver before. We've been to Colorado for snowboarding, like Steamboat and Vail once or twice, but never been to them. She says, what about Denver? And within 10 seconds, I said, okay, done. And I went to my friend's office and she was at the house. And this is going back, obviously,
Right.
almost 20 years. We found the same house online and we made an appointment. It was sold, but we came out and that's how we got here.
Oh,
And we
that's,
just showed up in Denver.
and you weren't in the restaurant business.
No, no, I wasn't in the restaurant business, but I was in transition. I was in the financial business at the time. I've done a lot of different businesses over the years. But there was one particular place that caught my attention in Florida that had recently opened. It was called Anthony's Coal-Fired Pizza, and we started ordering food from there. And it was really good. And I said, well, I got to find a new business. And this pizza deal seemed like the way to go. And then just before leaving Florida, a friend of mine who owns a Neapolitan place, a restaurant, great chef, told me about this place in South Beach that I had to try called Fratello La Bufalo, which was Neapolitan pizza, which I never heard of Neapolitan. I'm from New York, but I never had Neapolitan pizza before. This is going back in '06. So he says, you got to try this pizza. You got to try. He says, Reno, I don't have time to try the pizza. I'm leaving in 2 days. My wife's going to kill me. We got to pack. Anyway, long story short, I go down and try the pizza. I took a bite of the Neapolitan pizza and immediately fell in love. And it was one of the best bites of food I ever had. And I was like, I got to figure this pizza out, not the Anthony's Coal-Fired Pizza out. So I saw the name of the flour company and I emailed some flour company, Molino Caputo .it. And lo and behold, 4 days later, I got an email back from literally the owner of the company at the time. Now they're one of the biggest in the world. But back then they were, really getting going. And I got an email back and developed these relationships and just it's been an amazing experience. And that's how we got started in the pizza business. I got a hold of a guy by the name of Roberto Caporuscio, who I've talked to you about, one of the best pizziolas in the country, in the world. And we became great friends. And he came out here and taught me everything I knew. And I just kept learning from there.
And you had to have that special oven too.
Yes, yes. So to do the Neapolitan pizza like legit, which a lot of people say they do Neapolitan pizza, but to do it legit, there's certain equipment required, which is wood-fired ovens. I mean, today they're using gas fired, which you know resembles
Yeah.
the wood fired because of everything going on. So um, environmentally. So we brought our ovens in from Italy. We brought our pizza mixer, our dough mixer in from Italy. We brought our refrigeration in from it. So we brought all our equipment from Italy, which was very specific to how to make dough for how to make dough and cook Neapolitan pizza. And then when I first got here, a lot of the ingredients that I use were not available in Denver. And like I said, I was very fortunate to um, meet, like the top people in the Neapolitan pizza at the time, including the importer for the U.S. And the importer and I, we bonded, and they started sending me product, directly, on their truck. So we bypassed. I had to bypass the distributors, and I ordered like crazy amounts of sauce and cheese and all different things, prosciutto, because the stuff was just not available 20 years ago in Denver. And I remember these people from all the different distributors saying, "Oh, try this tomato, try that tomato," and they're like, "Oh, you haven't been in a business, you don't understand what tomatoes." And I said, "Look, I don't have to be in a business. I know what I like. All right."
That,
So when I got my tomatoes out here and they tasted my tomatoes, they knew the difference. Now everybody in town carries that stuff, so we're okay.
yeah, but you're still delicious and
Oh,
wonderful.
well, thank you very much.
And well, don't you even have a Michelin recommendation for your pizza place?
Yes, we do, which
Guy
is
who
very,
wasn't in the business.
yeah, which is we're very proud of that because, I mean, we're the only pizza place with a Michelin recommend. So everybody
You
else is like
deserve
a restaurant. I mean, we're a pizza joint. And
it.
so
Well,
I was
you're a
very
pizza
honored to get that.
has really good service, lovely seating. You have a bar, you have a sit down menu, you have wine, you have drinks. It's it's a pizza joint, but it's certainly upscale in the fact that you can go and you have a wonderful time.
Sorry
And
about that.
okay, and you make lots of pizzas, and then you do other things too, like your chicken wings.
Yep, yep. So one of the things that this Anthony's Coal-Fired Pizza did with these chicken wings that I absolutely loved. So I decided to mimic them, and we did limoncello chicken wings, and we everything's baked in the oven, so there's no fryers there. I don't even have a kitchen there. It's like the weirdest restaurant. I don't even have like a stove in the place. I didn't realize that. As a matter of fact, after the place was built, I started thinking about like different things. We do meatballs, and we do roasted pepper and mushrooms, and I was like, well, what am I going to cook this stuff in? Because I didn't have like
So what do
a
you do?
regular oven, a convection oven. So I wound up getting, I just, certain things with this business amaze me. I wound up getting an electric tabletop convection oven that I was able to carry downstairs because I couldn't fit anything else in there. And you know what? 18 years later, I changed the dough once and it's still a workhorse for me and doing great. But yeah, so we have a whole what we call pantry side, which is our, we do a number of salads that are really big hits, and we do
Oh, they're
meatballs, and
delicious.
we do
And
chips
lasagna.
and lasagna and
That
eggplant
amazing
rollatini.
lasagna.
Well, when you come in, get the eggplant rollatini. If you haven't had it,
I
it's to
have,
die for.
I saw that, and if I've had it, it's been a lot of years, and that's one of my very favorite things if it's made right, and I'm
Oh
sure it
boy.
is
All
there.
right. Well, you got to
That,
try
and
it. Plus, you're
I'm
gonna
coming
love it.
with my grandson this weekend. He eats everything, but I saw that and I thought, really? And I
Yeah.
haven't had it because I didn't even look at the menu the last time. I was just ordering whatever I was with the guys, and, we just ordered. But you're
Um,
doing a great job. You're open every night.
Yep, we're open. We're open Sunday through Thursday till 9 o'clock, and then Friday and Saturday till 10 o'clock. We open at 11 for lunch,
You do
and we
lunch
don't
too.
close, so we stay straight through.
Good.
And we have
Okay.
like a $12 lunch special. You get a pizza, salad, and a drink, which is great.
Wow.
Today you go out for a sandwich, it's $18. It's crazy.
Uh, You know what you just said with that lunch special? Just wow, because an egg in one of these restaurants is at least $18 in most of
Yeah,
them.
it's crazy. Yeah, so for $12 you get a whole lunch and you leave happy.
Good for you.
Soup or salad, pizza, and a drink.
Wow,
Yep,
that is amazing.
yep,
I
yep.
may
That's
start
one of the
making
deals we try to
lunch.
keep. We try to keep down in price.
Well, good for you. I before we run out of time, we still have some. You then opened another place called Dough Counter,
Correct,
Dough
correct.
Station Counter.
Dough
Okay.
counter is
Yeah.
correct. So
Right.
dough counter. So what's going on? Unfortunately, in Denver, with the minimum wage and
No,
just general expenses
just
in
went
general.
up today.
I thank you very much for reminding me.
Yeah. Hey, I'm one of you. My
It's
life is
it's
all of
it,
you.
it's and you know what? I don't, the back of the house, we always take good care of the back of the house, but I mean, God bless the servers. These servers are making more money than I am today because
I
there's
and that happens not to be a joke.
no, no, I'm not joking. I'm
No,
serious. I
I'm
mean,
just
by the
saying to
time I get
somebody
done
who
with
is
everything,
watching this,
what's
that
that?
is, I if somebody is just watching this reel,
Yep.
that is not a joke,
No, 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 that's not a joke. No,
right?
no, I'm being serious. I'm happy for them. I don't care what goes in somebody else's pocket. I'm happy for them, but it's just tough. Um, to make a living in like you said, we're an upscale, casual, full service restaurant. The bar, the service. So we decided during COVID. I was thinking about it and thinking about it. Another kind of pizza anyway, and then a lot of this really evolved since COVID. And so what I developed a Sicilian pizza with friends of mine in the industry who are great people. So it's a really thick but very light pizza and a New York style pizza. And what I did was I love a Detroit style pizza too. So what I did was I combined that by I do the thickness of the Sicilian, which is thicker than Detroit. And I did the caramelized cheese around the edge, which is a very Detroit thing, and then I use brick cheese on it, and the New York pizza.
The New York pizza was fabulous.
Oh, okay, good. So the New York pizza is also one of our specialties that we worked on. So we do the Sicilian pizza, New York pizza. We do chicken strips, which are gluten free. We have a big gluten free audience, by the way, both at
But
Marco's and
you're
Dope.
out in University Hills off of South Colorado.
What's that?
That's on South Colorado Boulevard, out in that neighborhood in University Hills.
Yes, yes, University Hill Shopping Plaza. And it's counter service. So what we've done is you come up, you order at the counter, you sit down, we bring you your food. So we've eliminated a lot of the labor, which helps us to make money. And we've also cut down on the size because rather than having a 4,000 square foot restaurant, we're in 1,700 square feet. So that helps. So all those little things just to, try to, I want, we're also a family business. So my son runs downtown and my daughter is what we call our brand manager, and she does everything from behind the scenes. And my wife is always doing the books and all that. So I'm just they
It's
always say I'm just a talent. They put me out there for my pretty face. I don't do
Oh
nothing.
God, I knew that. Well, it's less expensive, but when you get a pizza there, I went with my grandson and we were hysterical because I thought we were getting a pizza and the pizza was this big. Do you have two sizes? Did I happen to get just the big one?
You might have, but even the small size is big. We have a 14 and a 16.
Oh, this was very big. I don't know.
Oh,
And
oh.
they didn't know me, I didn't know them. And my grandson wanted one kind, I wanted another. And the gentleman taking the order said, "Why don't you split it? We'd be happy." I mean, they couldn't have been nicer. There were little
Oh, that's
kids
great to
there,
hear.
and the kids running around were adorable.
Uh-huh.
And it was not, it was more family, casual, takeout. I assume you could take home all this.
Oh, yeah, we probably do 60% takeout and 40% sit down in that place.
Okay.
So it's much more takeout and um, delivery than we have sit down. The other thing that's really affected the restaurant business in general is all the third party stuff. So
Oh,
the DoorDash, the Uber Eats, they were taking 30%
I
of
know.
the check,
That's
30%. So
that's why
really, there's
I don't order from them for that reason.
what's that?
I don't order from them because of
Right.
that.
So what we've done with Dough Counter is we've set up a delivery service through a third entity that's somewhat affordable. And so you order everything through Dough Counter, and we've eliminated that. So that's another way we've helped to make.
Thank you. That's great to know.
Yeah, yeah,
I hate to pay them that extra.
exactly. And
I don't
and they
mind
get more money. Right.
the driver, but I just think you all are losing money on
Exactly. So we've eliminated that. So there's a lot of things that went into a lot of thought that went into Dough Counter, as far as trying to make a sustainable restaurant that my kids can have and they can continue to run for years to come.
it. Good for you. Well, they are both incredible. So let's first talk dough counter, give the address, the phone number, and the hours.
Okay, Dough Counter is 2466 South Colorado Boulevard, which is just north of Yale. It's in the University Hill Shopping Plaza, and we're open from 11 to 9, 7 days a week. We
Okay.
close Thanksgiving and Christmas.
Oh, okay. That's also nice to
So
know.
we close. And then Marco's is 2129 Larimer Street. And that's Denver, Colorado, which is right near the baseball field. And we're opened Sunday through Thursday till 9 o'clock and Friday and Saturday till 10 o'clock. And we open at 11 o'clock. So those are the hours for that. And then we have down on our Inverness store, which is also a Marco's, which is 1011 Inverness Main Street, which is right near 25 in Dry Creek.
Oh, okay. That's
In the
out of
same
my
hours.
that's out of my neighborhood. I
Yes,
stick to
sort of out of
them.
my neighborhood too.
No, it's great. And I mean, do you have a before we leave? Do you have a favorite pizza at Marco's?
I got to
No,
tell you that.
it's all your children. I know.
Well, you know what? I mean, I like them all, or it wouldn't be on the menu, but I still go back to the simple margarita with buffalo mozzarella.
That was my
That
favorite.
is the OG. That is what I tasted the first time I ever tasted it. And to me, just the fresh, Italian peeled tomatoes, the imported buffalo
It's
mozzarella,
fabulous.
and some basil, simple, plain, just delicious.
Well, I was there with my two guy pals, and we adored it all, including dessert. And we're on our way back always. And God bless you for doing such a great job. But let me tell everybody, if you're watching this, you'll find us and follow us. Please like us. On YouTube, it's the Gab with two B's / Gabby Gourmet. On Facebook and Instagram, I'm Gabby Gourmet, and I really am. But you are great, and it's wonderful to see a place like yours that has been around, stays around, and gets better and better every time we visit.
Yeah, well, you're too kind. And again, like I said, I love you and I thank you so much for all your support from literally day one. So
Well,
it's
thank you
you're
for being
really
here.
an amazing woman. And
Oh,
congratulations to you, for staying so relevant all these years. I mean,
well,
you're
I
still
got
very
nothing else
relevant.
to do. I have
And
nothing
look,
to do.
for 58 years old or whatever you are right
Yeah,
now, I mean,
they all know I'm
you're doing
90.
good.
It's okay. All right. Happy New Year. I
Happy
love
New Year, my love.
everybody.
Thank
Stay
you for
well.
having me on.
See you soon. Love you. Bye bye.
Bye.
50.